Hey guys, this is Lucky Girl B, and welcome to my brand new Sims 3 Let's Play, East West 2. If you guys have not seen East West, the very first season of this series, you can stop, go back right now. It's only 4 episodes long, but it will explain the story of my 2 main characters. But if you guys just want to jump into it now, I'll give you a short little recap. This is Britney Cooper. When we first met Britney, she was a senior in high school and her parents were going through a very nasty divorce. She was miserable at home, and it didn't help that she was miserable at school too. She was dating a boy named Ryan Arnold who was cheating on her. But since his family and her family were such good friends, her parents wanted her to overlook that. And the only way Britney even found out about it was because her best friend posted a picture of her boyfriend kissing the other girl online for everyone to see. It's safe to say that her and her so-called best friend were no longer friends after that. So after that, Britney was feeling totally alone and vulnerable, and that's when she met Lola. Lola was the school outcast, but she had a no-nonsense attitude. Everyone secretly feared her and wanted to be her, because she didn't care what anyone else thought. She took Britney under her wing and they became really close. In fact, they became so close that rumors went around school that they were maybe dating. At first, this kind of bothered Britney, but then she started to wonder what it would be like if her and Lola were dating. And after Lola got drunk and kissed her one night, Britney realized that, hey, maybe she does have a thing for Lola. A few days later, Britney found out that her parents sent a private investigator to go follow her. And that's when they found out about Lola. And they tried to convince their daughter that she should try and get back with her ex-boyfriend. And that they absolutely did not want her seeing Lola anymore. But that didn't stop our girl. Britney and Lola ran away together. That was 2 years ago. So as you can see, our girls are no longer in high school. When the girls ran away, they went on a road trip, traveling all over Sim USA. They came back 2 weeks later for graduation, but immediately after that, they decided to go backpacking across Europe. As you can imagine, Britney's parents didn't expect her to go take a year abroad. Britney deferred her acceptance into Princeton, Yale, and Harvard. Her parents were furious, and when she finally told them that she was not going at all, they pretty much cut her off. She hasn't talked to her parents since. But now they're back in Starlight Shores, and her family doesn't even know. She thought about calling them, but she's a little bit scared. Her parents have always been so controlling of her, and she loves her life the way it is now. She doesn't want them coming and taking over again. But she's a big girl now, so it's time to put on her big girl panties and stand up to her parents, which is what Lola has been telling her this entire time. Hun, I'm getting hungry. You want me to make lunch? Sure, hun, sounds good. I'm starving. So, I was thinking about taking your advice. I was thinking about giving my parents a call tonight, unless you think it's not a good idea. And maybe we should wait till we settle in more. I mean, we just got back to town a few weeks ago. Princess, how long are you gonna keep this up? You have to talk to them eventually. I called my dad, even though he was drunk, but at least he knows we're here. I know, I'm chicken shit, and you're the brave one. Like I said, I'm gonna give them a call. In fact, I'll invite them to stay the weekend. That should give me enough time to work up the nerve and tell them everything that's been going on. Anyway, salad's ready. So, how's work going? Pretty good. I'm almost done with that last big piece. I'm so nervous for this gallery showing. Plus, we need the cash. You really think you're ready? At this point, I don't have a choice. They're not going to change the date of the gallery opening just for me. Hey, if your parents actually show up, they can come. They like art, right? Yeah, but they're kind of art snobs. I don't know if they should come to that. Baby steps, hun. Let's just see if they even show up. Brit, please stop worrying. I'm telling you, it's going to be fine, and I will be there with you the entire time. It's just your parents. They're not that scary. You don't know them that well, hun. Why don't you just give them a call now? I bet they'll be excited to hear from you. Yeah, I guess there's no harm in giving them a call. Alright, I'll do it. Great, and while you do that, I gotta get back to my work. This painting won't finish itself, you know. She's right. Okay, time to woman up. Remember, they're your parents, they love you. Dad? Hey, Dad, it's me. Dad, it's me, Britney. Your daughter, Britney? Yeah, hey. Listen, I want to invite you and Mom over to my house, actually. Yeah, I'm back in town. I've been here for a while. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. No, I just want to talk to you guys. I miss you. Yeah. Well, tonight could be good. Well, I'm proud of Britney for calling her parents. Whoa, that was quick. Are they really already here? I can't believe her dad showed up this quickly. Did he have a chance to tell Mom? Mom, Dad, you're both here? Hey. Honey, you have no clue how happy we are to have you. Honey, we missed you so much, and we're so glad to know you're no longer with that girl. Really, honey, it's great to see you. But what are you wearing, and what did you do to your hair? Dad, I'm relaxing in my house. This is how I dress when I'm relaxing. Anyway, I'm surprised that you're both here at the same time. Oh, well, we both still live together. You still live with Mom? You're divorced. I mean, aren't you? The house is so big with you gone. I decided to take the main floor, and your mom took the upstairs. Well, I'm glad that worked out for you, I guess. And your place looks nice. Oh, don't lie to the girl. This place is a hovel. I bet this place has asbestos in the walls. Mom, are we really gonna fight about this already? This is my home. Besides, on a single family income is all we could afford. We? What do you mean, we? I'm still dating Lola, Mom. We live together now. So you're still hanging out with that little friend of yours? Mother? Honey, we thought you called us here because you and that girl had finally parted ways. I called you here because you're my parents. I thought you would want to know where I'm at and what I'm up to. Either way, this is a very disappointing turn of events. Huh, fantastic. More disappointment from you guys. Hey, you guys are pretty loud, huh? How about instead of arguing out here for all the neighbors to see, let's go inside. I can make you guys dinner if you're hungry. Well, I am famished, so yes, let's please go inside this hovel. Listen, we're the ones making payments for it, lady. Indeed, you are. Well, yes, please, everyone, let's head inside. Because this is already kind of taking a nasty turn. She thought her parents would have gotten over their prejudice of Lola already. Apparently they haven't. So I'm going to start making dinner. You guys make yourself comfortable, please. Well, this place is charming, I suppose. Would you guys like a tour? Well, this is the dining room, kitchen, and living room. This is our bedroom. You share it together? Clearly, dear, they are. Oh, nice flag. Thank you. I bought it for Lola when we went to Pride. Yes, can we try another room? Your father's right. A different room might be better for us. Okay, so that didn't go well. Okay, well, here's Lola's art room. Oh my, well, she has, an interesting style. So is this what she's working on? It's actually very good. Reminds me of a Rembrandt. Thank you. I take a lot of pride in my work. Anyway, dinner's ready. Well, I have to say, Lola, compliments to the chef. The food smells amazing. Yes! Did you make the sauce yourself? Yes, I did. I took a cooking class in Spain. So you two were in Spain? That must have been fun. Fun enough to throw away your college education. Beverly, don't start. We said we weren't going to talk about school. Well, I'm sorry, Spencer. I'll just clear my plate then. Oh, no, Beverly, don't worry. You don't have to do that. I'll take care of everything. Oh, well, thank you. Honey, this is getting awkward. Should I tell him to go? What? No. It's fine. I think it's actually going pretty well. No one's been fighting. Yet. Okay, but if you start feeling uncomfortable at all, you tell me and they're out of here. I promise. Honey, don't worry about me. Go, talk to your parents. Okay. I'm gonna get back to my painting. Have fun. Okay, thanks. Okay, so I guess we should all have a little talk then. You mind if I turn off the TV? Yes, honey, please sit with us. We do need to talk. Honey, when you called us, we were thrilled. We thought you had finally changed your mind about school. You still had those deferred applications. Dad, I told you, I'm not interested in going to an Ivy League. But don't you realize how important it is to have a college education? You going to law school was always a dream, honey. No, Mom, that was your dream. That was never mine. I did what I wanted after high school. I traveled. I saw the world. I fell in love. Come on, you can't be serious, honey. I mean, come on, is this all you aspired to? This little house in this little town? Now you're really making no sense. You and Dad have lived here your entire lives. Exactly, and look at us. Divorced, unhappy, and still living in that house. We've always wanted better for you, dear. We didn't want you to have our life. Well, I think I'm doing pretty good, Dad. Seriously, I'm happy with this house and I'm happy with my life. Well, you guys, I have to get ready to go to work. So I hope you all have a very lovely day. Brit, honey, I'll see you tonight, okay? Sure, babe, no problem. See you tonight. So you're telling me that that girl is working and you're not? I mean, what does she do? You've seen what she does, Mom. She's an artist. I actually did kind of like her paintings, but she can't seriously be making money off of it. I mean, honey, how are you even affording this house if you're not working? Dad, how about we go out and talk about this? I'd rather not do this here, please. You want to go out to have this talk? Okay, fine. Let's go get something to eat. Yes, maybe getting out of the house would be a good idea. Besides, this is Brit and Lola's new home and she doesn't want to have this memory staining it. So let's find somewhere to take the parents. I'm thinking maybe to like one of the karaoke spots. Just because it's loud, but most of them have like upstairs where it's private so they can talk. And I think that's what they need to do. They need to talk because they've missed a lot of important events in Britney's life. And she doesn't want them to miss any more. So let's bring them over here. Okay, so do you guys want to drive or should we take my car? Your car? We still have your car. Okay, well I guess maybe I should then say Lola's car. Even though it's in both of our names now. You mean that raggedy piece of junk is still mobile? No, we'll take a limo. Okay, if you feel this is seriously necessary. Come on, honey, admit it, you miss riding in style with us. Driver, some awful karaoke bar in the city. Hey, Madeline. Hi, Brittany, good to see you. You're to help, just keep driving. Here you are, Miss Beverly. Thank you. So this is where you want to take us? Absolutely deplorable. Well, this is one of my favorite places to go. It's actually pretty nice. Give it a chance. Well, look who's back in town. Heather, it's good to see you. It's been a while, huh? Small world. Anyway, I have to run. I graduated from Stanford. Ceremonies today. Bye. Wow, so she really did graduate? I guess that's nice for her. Look at that! Heather Johnson, graduate from Stanford! That could have been our daughter, but of course not. Honey, she's finally talking to us again. Please don't do it. Number one, do not call me honey. You call me Beverly Spencer. Well, come on, let's go sit upstairs. And we can finally talk about why I called you guys here. Oh, it's actually sort of nice up here. Oh, and they have balcony alcove seating. This is actually very nice. Well, I'm happy you like it. Now, we can finally talk. Mom, Dad, I called you guys because I want to let you know what was happening in my life for the last 2 years. A lot has changed for me over the last few years. You guys have missed so much. I don't want you to miss any more. Such as? Are you talking about school? I'm not going back to school, Dad. But why not? It's just not in the plan right now. You mean Lola's plan? She's not the one stopping me from school, Dad. You should at least be working, Brittany. Mom, working's not in the cards right now either. I'm just under a lot of stress right now. Stress? Stress from what? I mean, what could possibly be stressful for you? For starters, I just moved back to town. And we just bought a brand new house. Which you better not talk about looking like a hubble again. And there's another thing. Me and Lola, we're getting married. What? No. Britney, that is ridiculous. Why is it ridiculous, Mother? Have you even thought how this will make us look? Our only daughter. No job, no school, and marrying a woman? Honey, have you even really thought this through? What are you talking about? Of course I have. I mean, you'll never be able to have children. Listen, I get it. You guys both love me. But you have to get your head out of the sand. I don't want you two to say another word. I'm gonna talk and you guys are gonna listen. I am not going back to college, at least not right now. And I'm not working right now because I just got back to town. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. But I do know one thing. I'm marrying Lola. And yes, I've thought about it. And I know of any decision I've made, this was the best one I've ever made. I proposed to her. We have talked of nothing about this for months. And Mom, you're wrong. We are going to have kids. We're actually thinking about getting a donor. A donor? For what, honey? A kidney? Your father can give you a kidney. He'll give you 2 kidneys. I don't need a kidney. I mean a sperm donor. No, this is where I draw the line. I can't even think of this. Ugh. Are you hearing this? Lesbian weddings donors? I can't even imagine. This is humiliating. Why are you doing this to us? Mom, Dad, I'm not doing this to hurt you. Well, it feels like you're doing it to hurt us. What did we do wrong? You didn't do anything, Mom. Well, we must have. Mom, please stop. I wanted you at my wedding, but you don't have to be there. Your wedding? Seriously, when is it? You mean there's already a date? You didn't even ask our permission. I'm not a child. I don't have to ask permission. Me and Lola are getting married next week. Next week? That's not enough time to plan a wedding. You're not planning it. I am. Are you kidding me? So this has been decided then. You've already made up your mind. Yes, Mom. And I'm not doing it to hurt you. I love her. Britney, I would love to be happy for you, but I can't. Well, then it sounds like you don't want to be happy for me. And if that's the case, that's fine. Don't go. Are you telling me I'm not invited to my own daughter's wedding now? If you're going to act like spoiled brats, then no, you're not invited to my wedding. And you're not invited to stay with me anymore, so you both can go back home. We didn't raise you to be like this. And you're just doing this to be spiteful and you know it. Britney, I hope you know you've broke our hearts. Wow, thanks, Dad. You know what? Lola was the one who encouraged me to talk to you guys. I knew it was the wrong choice. I was happy with you two out of the picture. I'm leaving. But clearly that didn't go well, and now Britney's really upset. But at least she can go back home to Lola. But at least she's not hiding any secrets from them anymore. They know who and where she is, so if they can't accept it, then that's their problem. So now she's going home to the one person who will always accept her. Lola. Besides, she has a wedding plan. Well, after that awful conversation Britney had with her parents, I'm sure she's glad to be back home. Hon, I'm home. I'm in here, Princess, just finishing up. Hey, that's coming along great. Thank you. I hope the critics coming will like it. So, how did it go? Are we gonna have happy parents walking my beautiful bride down the aisle? No, not exactly. What happened? As usual, we got into an awful fight. I told him everything though. How we're getting married, how we were talking about getting a sperm donor. And they completely freaked out on me. They think I'm doing it to spite them. I try to convince them that we're in love and we know what we're doing, and they're just not believing me. It's a lost cause. I can't fix this. Britney, let's be serious. I know you, and I know that you didn't want to get married without your parents being there. If you want, we can postpone the wedding until you can work things out with them. I'm sure maybe in a couple of months they'll come around. Or at least they can tolerate me. No. No. Nope. There's no fucking way in hell I'm not marrying you next week. I can't wait that long. Besides, I've been dieting so I can fit into that beautiful dress of mine. And you've been working out to look good in that tux. We are a team. I'm sorry I brought them here. Honey, it's not your fault. Now come here. Don't you know how happy I might have you? And God, look at that painting. Your art show is going to be amazing. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of me too. Well, it sounds like we both had a long day, so how about we go to bed? Yes, that sounds good. What better way to see if you're ready to have kids than to take care of some? How about we start a daycare service? ooh, it's only $100 a week? Well, at least we're getting paid per kid too. And of course, this is only temporary. We just want to make a little extra money. Adopting kids, you need money for that. This is Isaac and this is Rain. And they have been really great friends to Brit and Lo. Isaac is such a great guy that he has actually offered to be the sperm donor for Brit and Lola.